And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a three-point game.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
On the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Antetokounmpo, no good. On the wing, Jones. Back to Holmgren. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Tatum. Clocks in the layup for two. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the baby hook. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The Celtics working the ball around now. There's the three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. It's a tie ball game.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that one misses. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
A catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot misses. Holiday with the defensive effort. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Porzingis can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. No thanks.
Oklahoma City making a change here. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Back to Jones. Here's Williams. And there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Tries the spin move. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good off the spin. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 5. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Got a piece of it. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here they come. For the three. That shot misses. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Walsh. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder. Number 3.
The Thunder leading by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Topic. Wiggins up top. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Number 55.
Here's Hampton. They need this one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Defensive foul.
Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
On the wing, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. The Thunder made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. No good on that
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
The 3. Here's Iguodala. Pass to Hampton. He takes it in, and it's all evened up.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Boston. Williams in the post. Tries again. Here's Hartenstein. Boston, no good. Now Hampton. Over to the wing.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Lets it go from deep. Hampton misses. Now here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Pass to Caden. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Boston. Now Johnson. Here's Williams. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made two. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. Just 3 to shoot. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drains the 19-footer. 9 points for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Giannis. And Jones sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. To the wing right side. Buries it from three-point range.
There's so little ego in Giannis' game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. There's Tatum. Excellent D that time from Jones. Thunder trailing by 5. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:52 left to play in the first half. And the dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Outside, Jones. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Over Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Thunder trailing by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. 1:07 left here in the second. Down low. Lays it up off the glass.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 11. Yep, it counts.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And there it is for him.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Inside, there's Williams. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Boston on top, up by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Boston with it. They lead by 1. To the inside. Back to Tatum. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Outside, Porzingis.
Thunder foul. PJ Boston. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Giannis inside. There's Giannis with the slam.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Pass to Topic. It's Bachi. Still yet to score. The game now all time.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
For the lead. It's rebounded by Walsh. It's a close game here in Boston. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. The layup missed.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Here's Iguodala. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Lost a step, but it's still him.
Here's Topic.
Yeah.
Nothing on the board. Out left to the wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Topic. Another shot. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Here's Holmgren. And it's denied. Lets it go with the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Hampton. Comes up empty down low. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Topic. They get a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Pass to Holmgren.
Last question is not what they don't have answers.
Here's Topic. Shot clock at 5.
They don't have
out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Holmgren. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Phone call with me. Nigga, I was cooking, not paying no mind.
Boston leading by 3. There's the drive. There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Lets it go. Money from the wing. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
With the fadeaway. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Holmgren with the steal.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Oh, that's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Bradshaw.
1:41 left in the third. To end the drought. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Topic. He has yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. Misses off the right eye. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Iguodala.
And that's probably where I'm playing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Pass to Johnson. Williams with the ball. Here's Boston. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Iguodala, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. This one for three. Nailed from three-point land. Boston's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. The Celtics have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Team foul.
Free throw drops for Hampton.
R.J. Hampton. At the line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. A shot that time, not on target. And here's Tatum for 3. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
I mean, I try to send Jaylen Brown in.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Oh, what a move! Giannis! Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession. And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Giannis. The kick out to Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And the dunk by Giannis.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Porzingis trying to get free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First team foul.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half. And even with 1 miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
It wasn't a bad deal.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. On the wing, Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, trying for it.
Okay, that's not my problem. He just tried to do it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Giannis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Guys, they were holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Easy
I
money
mean,
for
the
Kristaps
only thing, the way the
talking about.
digress thing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Boston. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
But, yeah.
He hits both from the stripe.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
And that one's good by Giannis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
He's just bumping niggas to call the switch.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Jones. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A two-point game. The shot by Holiday, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Holmgren. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Rebound, Boston. It's tipped. Antetokounmpo inside. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Holiday's got his first points in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Boston leading by 4. Here's Giannis. Goes back up. To the middle. 4 on the clock. A wide open look here for Porzingis. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Johnson. Hit the shot. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Here's Boston now. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Pass to Jones. Now here's Holmgren. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but
Wait, Giannis had 21, 8, and 4.
Giannis did.
Hey! Oh, he's hurt! Aw. I forgot to fucking heal him from the last game. Let me go do that.
I can get my motherfucking badges. But cheap. Cause ain't no way the Knicks had the money to get Jalen Duran.
Yeah. I think
Jalen
he's-
Duran and Hami, bro. Both for 25 a year. Or 1 year, 25 million. Hell nah.
Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here at the parties, right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire. Now I'm on fire. I need someone, I need Tyler. I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir. I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one help you inspire. But I'ma add to you. I'ma give you some best. I'ma add to you. They're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. They can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't care about me, I don't care.
I had somebody hurt.
Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come in.
I played
I've
I've been home.
You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one help you inspire, baby, let's be a movie.
I played you once or twice.
Baby, I'm choosy, I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough, you know I'm man enough, and I don't play by, you know that
Play JB.
is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence.
Play Key.
Okay, like Kalani's, Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here at the parties, right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire. Now I'm on fire. I need someone, I need Tyler. I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir. I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one help you inspire.
Missy.
Conjure out as that hyper type of flashback. I publish like ASCAP lyrics for hand clap. No pass rapping, you tracking, talent lacking. MCs more worried about their financial backing. Steady as if something's gonna happen, but it doesn't. They wind up on their cousin. They bugging. I appear everywhere and nowhere at once. I know my style is bumping, even though some people front. It's the god of rap. You heard of it? The one that rhymes toward the sky, giving airplanes mad turbulence. And rap tournaments, I reign permanent. Don't you think by now the #1 spot? I'm not concerned with it. The course of rap, I'm turning it back to that good old fashioned way of getting cash money by earning it. No bogus, hocus pocus. I bring back the focus. Skills, if you notice, my position is lotus. That quote this, MCs are just hopeless. Thinking record sales make them the dopest. Yes, yes, y'all. You don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Yes, yes, y'all. You don't stop. KRS-One, rock on.
Yeah, alright. Hey! Yes, sir, amen. Tell me you a Thompson twin. Let's go, Grandmaster Shade.
Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo.
Oh, we missed.
Que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero, en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy. Todo esto lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con él yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio. Pero antes trabajo que empieza yo el nato. Quiere copiar pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo el respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los. Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla.
Yeah.
Young Kings, baby. Santurce. PR.
Damn, Reddish is on my way. Oh, fuck, Ryan.
you. I see why you are stressed, because you're no contest. 12, I can't confess. Drop racks, I'll clean my mess. Excuse me while I flex. Bad, that's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags, I do conquest. Find bag, then I collect. No, that love. Like geeks know every spec. Both, oh yes. It's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread to trick. I see your ex down bad, I think he need assist, So I went that mama, I no drama, I'm on my way to the tippity top. I'm so OP, think I'm a knob. B-O-B-M-O-B-G-A-N-G. Love me when I stop. I might get bored and just get in the stocks. Shawty just gave me the. I love black girls that listen to rock. You think you're trying to put me
this
in
ain't
box?
For containing, you stupid little. Ain't no point in saving when let us go. I'm so good at singing the way I carry notes. They frame what I'm saying. Treat that like paintings. This not a handout. We not relaying. Competition, all we do is dust it. I'm the type to hold the face up. I'ma hold the hair up and shit.
You go looking like I'm really him with this assumption. I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on giving me lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm a floating. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Gonna flinch and start punching. I'm gonna keep on doing it till it's sucking.
I still think about you. I still think about you. Tell me how you been. Crazy how you turned into a dub when I could've been 2 10s. Crazy how I still feel alone in the room with my whole crew. Damn, can't help myself. Could've been more loyal. Could've been more for you. But you been so fake, I swear it's like the chains you be wearing. Aluminum for you. No heart to pour you. First time I saw you, you me. Had you out your body. Had you out your body, 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 had you out your body. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you.
For sure. For you, I make them cry for you. I can't get tired of you, desire you. I would five of you if there was 5 of you, no lie to you. For you, it's like I'm 5 of you. For me, for you, now I need a shot of you. Time with you, I do what I gotta do. I just wanna vibe with you, would die for you. Put them to the side for you. I ain't gotta hide from you. Then I make you. Had you out your body, G6 Scotty, the way you got it, like Hibachi, blast off rocket, I can't pass off Stockton. Malone, come home, I was wrong, baby, I was wildin'. Blowing up your phone, what you want, where you at, baby, girl, I'm started. Wanna be alone, I'd rather you do that than be outside. I ain't tryna troll, cause I'm grown, so what's going on, just be honest. What's with all the aqua silence, you got another than this.
I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you.
Forever, I wanna be with you.
God, this is so amazing. I am super happy. Me pidió que me soltara. Ey, bichita, por los aires en el G. El es AM, de fábrica el piquete. Va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me até. Solo sé que coro. En París como el PC. Los diamantes de Leo se ven. Calladita pa' que tose. Números 1 como sellos en el pasaporte. Cada canción que tiro es un éxito que rompe. El noviecito tuyo ayer se me puso a la orden. Me dijo que estoy rica, que no hay compe. Por el 305 vacilando en el Ferrari. Nos bajamos el live y activamos el party. Estamos legales, no paguen. No. Estamos legales, no paguen la... Bichota por los aires en el G. El AM, de fábrica el piquete. Va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me até. Solo sé que coro. En París como el PC. Los diamantes de Leo se ven. Calladita pa' que tose. Sabes que soy la para. Noviecito me lo jala. Me dice que no lo mire, así que eso se le dispara. Me pidió que me soltara, que me lo quitara.
Like, I get a like Aaron, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lane. Tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb got stained. I'm out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in the set in them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when the got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony, I'll grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you living on spine? Pro